Hello and welcome to Sisters for Financial Independence. My name is Catherine Agopcan and this video is part of our Investing for Beginners, and we are going to talk about what it means to automate your money and how to do so. Your first option when it comes to automating your money is to use paycheck deductions. Take advantage of this automatic process whereby you will let your employer know how much to deduct from paycheck to invest into an employer-sponsored plan. This means that you would let your employer know to take out an X amount and invest that into an employer-sponsored plan. This process allows you to save first instead of last, and it can also reduce your tax liability. When you do this process, basically you let your employer know that for all of my paychecks moving forward, I want you to take out an X amount and put it into the employer-sponsored retirement plan. When you do this, you have the option to take out this money pre-tax and put it into a pre-tax account, or you might have the option to do a post-tax. So you would pay taxes first and then take out the money and put it into a post-tax account. Depending on what's available for you, you can do this before your paycheck hits your checking account where you might spend it. So take advantage of this automated process where you would set up a paycheck deduction and put that money directly into an employer-sponsored account. The next automated process that you are going to take advantage of is the automatic withdrawals. And this is a process where you would set it up within your investment platform or firm or even online savings account company and ask them to withdraw money, a certain amount at a certain frequency, and put that money to work, whether that's to be invested or saved. With this process, you can take advantage of funding multiple accounts so you never forget a savings goal or you never forget to fund an investment account. The next automated process that you are going to take advantage of is the practice and concept of dollar cost averaging. And dollar cost averaging is all about investing a fixed amount on a regular basis regardless of what the share price is. So when you set up those automatic withdrawals, what you would do is indicate how much to take out from your checking account and how much to invest. And when you invest, you will invest continuously on a regular basis, whether you pull money every week or every month, and you will buy investments regardless of what the share price is. There is a very emotional aspect of seeing a lower share price that scares people and prevents them from investing. So when you set this up, when you continuously set up this process of automating your investments, you will continue to buy assets regardless of what the share price is. And studies have shown that in the long term, because you are in the market instead of timing the market, you will have better gains in the long term. The next process that you are going to take advantage of to automate your investments and savings is to take advantage of the Dividend Reinvestment Plan. This is an option that's available across all of the investment firms and platforms, and it is the option that allows you to reinvest your dividends to purchase more shares of a stock or fund. So how does the DRIP process work? Well, when you go to buy a stock or a fund that pays dividends, what the DRIP process will work is instead of the dividends going to you as cash, you set it up so that when the dividends are issued, you buy more shares of that stock or fund, which will in the long term increase the number of shares you own of that stock or fund. This process again allows you to be consistent in your investment. It's also fairly cost effective because you won't have to pay for each transaction. So each time you buy something, you're not going to be paying for that transaction, which will save you in fees. And it's also flexible because you now don't need the minimum amount to buy a fund or a stock. In reinvestment process, buys fractional shares, so it increases the amount of shares that you own when you use the DRIP process. Let me show you a quick diagram of how money can flow and where these automated processes take place so you understand where they are. And I would highly recommend you enable some of these things so that you are investing consistently, you are taking advantage of systems, and you reduce stress for yourself when it comes to your money. Here is a money diagram, and it shows us the flow of money. And we start at this corner here with our salary. Now, with our salary, taxes will be taken out. But there are options for us to lower our tax liability today by taking some advantages of pre-tax contributions. One way to automate your investment process is to take advantage of a pre-tax contribution towards your employer sponsored retirement accounts. Or you might have access to a post-tax. But again, you can automate that process, and in this process is also the option to do dollar cost averaging as well as the dividend reinvestment plan. Here, your paycheck will go to a checking account, and then you have the options to take advantage of automatic withdrawals to be able to save consistently, whether you're saving to increase your emergency savings account or travel or other goals. Doing this automatic process ensures you never miss a savings goal. Of course, you can also do some investments, inside a Roth IRA or inside a brokerage. And again, within these investment accounts, you take advantage of the dollar cost averaging concept as well as the drip concept. So in these two areas where it's yellow is where your automated process of automatically withdrawing money, investing it, doing a dollar cost averaging, and reinvesting those investments can take place. I hope this video has been helpful. Give it a like and share it with a friend. And of course, consider subscribing to Sisters for Fi. And I would also recommend, if this is your first time investing and want to learn more, consider reviewing our playlist on investing for beginners. And we also have an online class that's self-paced that you can check out, and the links are in the description. I will see you in the next video. Bye!